Hello and welcome to another booktube video from me, Lauren from Lauren in the Books. I apologise for my voice, I've been sick so I've overcompensated on the makeup front instead. I've also got a cough sweet. Today I'm going over my March TBR. So at the moment I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books here. There's 2 more books that I need to read for my book clubs that I haven't got here with me. And I've got to pick one from my TBR jar. 9 plus 2 equals 11 plus 1 equals 12. 12 books I'm hoping to read. I'm doing quite well. February is not yet over. And I've read 11 books, so I'm hoping I can manage 12 next month. And a few of them are quite short. Maybe not, we'll see. So I will start with my book club books. For my radio book club, which is more of a discussion group, really, I'm going to be reading John Ronson, So You've Been Publicly Shamed. So this month on the radio book club, we're going to be discussing non-fiction books, so I'm aware that this is quite broad. But I've wanted to read this for a long time, and this is the new paperback version with an updated chapter. And I just thought it would be a really interesting thing to read. It's about what people should, what happens when people make a bad judgment online, or have a joke in bad taste that gets taken the completely wrong way, or gets taken the way it's supposed to but has a completely bad reaction to. I just thought it would be really, really cool. Definitely a good thing to read in this day and age. Hello, Mimi. Are you coming up here to say hello? No. The next book is for my work book club, and that is Leanne Moriarty's. Oh, hi. Oh, don't go up there. Your tail's right in the way. Sorry, guys. Bye, Mimi. The next book is Leanne Moriarty's The Husband's Secret, which is a book I've read before. I'm reading that for my work book club. It is a sort of what's becoming a bit of a trope now, of something that happened in the past and some evidence have come out against it now, that sort of thing. And it's about a woman discovering a letter that her husband has written, and she reads it, that it's only supposed to be read after his death. He has not yet died, and she reads it, and it's about the sort of fallout from that. I believe it's set in Australia or New Zealand, I can't remember. I have read it before, but a few years ago, but I remember really enjoying it, so I'm looking forward to reading it again. And finally, my online book club, we're going to be reading The Storied Life of A.J. Fikri by Gabrielle Zevin. I have got that reserved from the library, except there's like 10 people in the queue at the moment, so I'm hoping to have it. If not, I will buy it on my Kindle. I think this is the tale of a chap who runs a failing second-hand bookshop, and he gets a baby girl left on his doorstep one day, and he doesn't really know what to do, so etc, etc. So Brittany from Under the Radar Books says it's one of her favourite books, so I'm really looking forward to reading that. But now for the books that I have here. So the book that I will be buddy reading this month is John Grisham's A Time to Kill, and I will be buddy reading this with Josh from the Literary Gladiators. I will link Josh's channel down below. I have seen the film of A Time to Kill, and it is amazing. It's one of like the first films Matthew McConaughey did. It's got Sandra Bullock in it. It's got Samuel L. Jackson in it. It is about a black guy whose daughter gets raped by 2 hillbillies, and purely because of the fact that she is black, they get away with it. So this is not a spoiler, so this is all happening very early on. Samuel L. Jackson's character, I don't know what he's called here, unfortunately. I can't remember. Oh, Haley. He shoots the hillbillies dead at their trial, and then it is about I keep giving them the film names because I don't know their actual names. Matthew McConaughey's character defending Bailey and saying why he was forced into doing this. And I loved the film, I absolutely adored it. I didn't realise quite how big this book was going to be. But Josh and I are hoping to read 50 pages a day from the 8th of March, so I'm looking forward to getting into that. And I've only ever read one John Grisham book before, and that was Skipping Christmas, so it wasn't particularly a hard-hitting one, so looking forward to that. In my haul last month, I've got a few... And then the graphic novel that I will be reading this month is Noughts and Crosses by Mallory Blackman. I read Noughts and Crosses, the novel, and really enjoyed it, and saw this come up on my recommended on my library account. I reserve a lot of books at the library, and I was like, hey, I really like the novel of that. I bet I would like the graphic novel. So I've got the graphic novel of this, and I think I'm going to really enjoy this. If I like it half as much as I like the novel, I will enjoy it very much. So yeah, that is that. couple of books on my book haul from last month are Jojo Moyes' Me Before You. So I've heard so much hype about this book, and I'd always been a bit of a snobby bitch about it and thought, Jojo Moyes, that does not sound like the author of a book I would enjoy. But I've heard amazing things, and a few people whose book brains I really respect and get a lot of good recommendations for. I've really enjoyed this. So I also heard that it had been sort of like a bit wrongly marketed as like this big fluffy chick lit thing, because it's got some quite hard hitting themes in here. So it's about a paraplegic, I believe, who's got somebody who's come to care for him, and it is about their life. So it's now got a sequel called After You. So wonder what happens at the end of this. The other book that I hauled last month is The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying by Marie Kondo. As I said, David and I are hoping to move, so we need to get a bit of our shit together. So we are going to be, I'm going to be reading this. This is probably something that I'll dip in and out of as the month goes on, and see what I can get from that. And the last book that was in my haul is this beautiful edition of Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, which is illustrated by Alice Patullo, who I don't think I mentioned her name in my haul, which is a crime because this is just beautiful. This is going to be my home book. As I said, it's absolutely beautifully, look at those end papers as well, really beautifully illustrated. It's going to be my home book. I'm not really going to want to be lugging this around with me, so this is going to be something that I'm going to be reading a couple of pages of every night. So I might set myself the challenge of just reading 10 pages a night throughout the month, and that should bring me round to it. Oh, it's got such good illustrations. I can't wait to read it. It's really, really beautiful. So cannot wait to read that. My 3 books from I've got some books here from the library. Last year, one of my favourite books that I read was Only Ever Yours by Louise O'Neill, and I've been really looking forward to reading Asking For It, also by Louise O'Neill. So this is about a girl called Emma, I believe, who she has a party and she wakes up and she doesn't really know how she got to the place that she got, but there's lots of photos online of her, and yeah, I think it's about sort of like saying no and etc. But I follow Louise O'Neill on Instagram and Twitter, and she's just hilarious, and she's got like everything she says I'm like, yes girl, I agree with you. So really looking forward to reading this. The time has come where I need to read some Ali Smith. I've never read any Ali Smith in my life. This I got out from the library, How to Be Both. It was nominated for the Bailey's Women's Prize for Fiction last year, and also longlisted for the Man Booker the year before. And I've been told this is a good place to start. So, as I said, never read an Ali Smith before, do not know anything what this is about at all, and looking forward to reading some, because there is a lot of hype about her. The last book I've got out from the library is this beautiful, and it is absolutely gorgeous, beautiful Fates and Furies by Lauren Groff. This is about a couple called Matilde and I've forgotten his name. They're both Matilde and Lotto, and how they have secrets from each other. I've heard a lot of hype about this on BookTube, and I've been looking forward to reading it, and now I wish I owned it, because that front cover is absolutely beautiful, beautiful. Just see who it's published by, to say well done you guys, you've published a beautiful book. It does not want to tell me. Oh, Penguin Random House. Well done, Penguin Random House. So the last thing to do is to pick a book from my TBR jar. As I said at the beginning, I have over 100 books on my shelf at the moment where I haven't read. So I put them all into here, and then that way I'll pull out one a month, and that way I am getting to read some of the books on my shelf this month. So far I have read Danny Champion of the World by Roald Dahl, and the first Game of Thrones, which I really both enjoyed both those things. So I'm digging deep in here. Let's have a look. What have we got? This one is for Calling to Me. And that is The Complete Short Stories Volume 1 of Roald Dahl. More Roald Dahl. I shall go and get that book. Here it is. So there's 2 volumes of this, and I bought these from the Book People. I think they were like £4 for the 2, which is amazing. This is his short stories, volume 1, from 1944 to 1953. So I read a short story collection last month with Katie from Books and Things. We did a buddy read of Kate Atkinson's Not the End of the World, and we read a short story a day, and that really worked out well for me. So I think I might do that with this as well. Obviously I won't be talking to Katie about it, I'll just be doing it on my own. I'm just having a look to see how many they've got. Oh, there's quite a lot. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 31. How many days are there in March? 30 days, hey September, there's 31 days in March. That is a short story a day from Roald Dahl throughout March. So yeah, quite looking forward to that. I bought it a while ago, so looking forward to reading that. So those are the books I will be reading in March. What will you guys be reading in March? Sorry for my voice, sorry for my snot. Hopefully I'm feeling better soon. And I would love to hear what you guys are going to be reading in March, because I think I've got a pretty good month planned. What do you think? Nah, too weak. I'll see you soon, guys.